Yeah. So in this session, we will be looking at a classic design like this. Okay, that we will have a background, okay, of a city. Look at this. There is an Eiffel Tower, Paris, and at the front, we have a form to be submitted. Okay, and the form looks transparent. Look at this. Okay, you can see through the Eiffel Tower from front, and at the bottom you have a transparent button. Even behind the button you can see the Eiffel Tower. Look at this. And when I take the mouse over that, it changes. There is a transition effect, slow transition effect of from of course some color to red. Okay, so how do we design this kind of setup which looks attractive? It's a web page with a form. Okay, so how do we design it? So let us do it. How do we go stage by stage? That we will see. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll go to my code and delete everything. I'll delete, I'll comment it out so that nothing is visible. I'll go to my page. I will delete everything. Okay. Even this does not use Bootstrap. Actually, this is without using Bootstrap. Okay, I'll just save it. You can see it's clean slate. Now what I can do, I can just comment Bootstrap at all. Okay, I don't want to use Bootstrap because Bootstrap it gives me a bigger form. So I want a very compact form. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just take form, HTML form. Action will be dot hash. Then I will have two divisions. One division, okay, is for label and input box. Label. Okay, and this for username. Username. Let me call username. It's for username, in fact, so I can make it small for username. Okay, then another will be an input box. Okay, here I'll be entering the placeholder as enter name. Okay, fine. And ID will be username. Okay, so it looks like this. It looks like this. Fine, pretty ordinary. Then I will have one more div. Password. Okay, so this will be password. Label will be password. And this is password for password. And this will be type will be password. Enter password. ID will be password. Sorry. Okay. So look at this. Now it looks like this, but it's not aligned. It's not proper. We'll do everything. Then I will have a button. Type will be submit. Text also submit. Okay. Look at this. Now it looks like this. Now what I want to do, it's a form. That's all. It's a form with but I want the background of beautiful image. So what I'll do, I'll go to my CSS. Okay, I'll just say body for the entire body. Background, okay, image will be URL images / Paris. Okay, look at this. So the Paris image has come. Background image. Okay, background images. This Paris 3.jpg is in my folder actually. So I'm able to get it. Okay, fine. Now the image has come. Now what we'll do, we will centrally align this form. So what I'll do, I'll just go here, form. Okay, form is here already. Form is already here, but we'll align it centrally. So I can just give like this. Position absolute. When you say absolute, with respect to parent, it is absolutely position. Okay. Who is the parent of this form? The body is the parent. Then I will have top 50%, left 50%. Transform. This is for bringing it to center. Okay. Okay, suppose if you say top 50, left 50, it looks like this. Look at this. From top 50, from left 50. It's exactly the center. Now I want to bring it to the left. So what I'll do, I'll just say transform, translate minus 50 percentage, comma minus 50%. Okay, now you see it looks like this. Okay, then so what I'll do, I'll just give a background color for, I think you can give a background color. Okay, I'll do one thing. Form input. Okay, width will be, input means an input elements, they will have 100% width. Okay, so you see, yeah, it looks neat. Look at this. Okay, so username, password, okay, submit, fine, everything is there. So they occupy 100%. But the thing is, the button is not appearing because I think it's inside. Okay, so it should be input and button also. Within form we have button. Button, that's also 100%. Now look at this. It looks neat. Okay, now what I'll do for this form, I'll just give a background color, light coral. See, light coral. But thing is, I am not able to see the background. So I'll remove this background color and just say background will be RGBA. Then coral I should get now. So first let me try 255. 255, comma 0, comma 0.1. See, okay. Yeah, what is the color? Yeah, I got a color. I'll add padding 20 pixel. Yeah, it looks like that. I'll increase the. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so now what happened was the button is not centrally assigned. So what I'll do, I should bring the button outside. I put it inside. That is why. Now it will be centrally aligned. Look at this. I'll save it. Okay, then I'll just say input form button. I'll save this also. I'll save input type is submit and a button. So within form I have a division, then I have button. So I'll just say div button. Okay, now so what I'll do, I'll increase the margin for this, margin top of 5 pixels. Yeah, so you see, I think the color is not good. So what I'll do, I'll make it to blue color, not blue, RGBA, okay, pink. So you won't get pink, okay, then 0.5. Okay, pink, comma 0, comma 0. Okay, no, it does not get applied. So what I'll do, 255, comma 0, comma 0, comma 0. Yeah, it looks good. You see. Now what happened was, you can see, I have form is absolutely positioned from top and left 50%. We centralize the form. Okay, then background image was RGBA. Why this background image? See, only when you say background, in fact it's not background image, background with this RGBA and opacity. That last thing is opacity. Instead of this, if you give opacity, see, I can give opacity also. But what will happen is just, I'll tell you, 0.5. See what happens, look at this. Everything is dimmed out. When you give opacity of 0.5, Okay, everything is dimmed out. That should not happen. So what I want the content different to be bright, but only the background should have opacity. Then you should go for RGBA. Okay, RGBA. Now look at this. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll remove this. Not remove it. Let it be like this. I think margin top, I'll make it 10 pixel per button. Okay. Now I will put a border around the form. I'll say border. I can give radius 2 pixel solid. Okay. Then I'll just say, I think what color I can give yellow. Okay. I think border radius. I'll just give border. Yeah, it looks good. Then border radius will be 2 pixel. Okay, I'll give 5 pixel and give 10 pixel. Even 10 pixel, it doesn't matter. Look at this. It looks great. You see, it looks great. Okay, now see, we are able to see the Eiffel Tower. Okay, and the background of this form is slight red color, and it's a see-through effect. That means transparency effect is there. Okay, fine. Now this button, I'll make it background color red, or I'll just say background RGBA. I'll give 0, 0, 255, 0.5. Okay. Oh, I put it for this one. Huh? It should be for button. So you see, the button looks good, but thing is, I will just say border is none. Border is none. Okay, then color will be white. Color will be white. Fine, it looks good. Color is white. Even you see that button, I make it width 100% of its parent. Yeah, looks good. I'll just add a margin. Okay, margin will be auto. Margin be auto. Okay, I think margin auto, it does not work. Huh? So just say display inline block. Okay. I'll remove this. It looks good, no problem. Okay, see. Now this has got see-through effect. Look at this. Even the button, we given RGBA slight blue color with opacity. So when you put opacity 0.5, you can see the background. You can see the background. Okay. Now you see, I have username. I can make forms label white color. Okay, color will be white. Yeah, it's white. It looks great. It looks good. Okay, and for button, I can give a margin of top margin of 10 pixel. 10 pixel. So look at this. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Okay, so what is pending now? When I hover on the button, I want the color to change. So what I'll do, I'll just say button hover. Okay, background color has to change it to from blue to, I'll just say green. Okay, look at this. Yeah, you can see here. Okay, fine. Or you can give RGB green so that Okay, I'll just give 255. Sorry, 0, 255, 250. Sorry, 0. Because green will be sent at center will be 255. Right and left. See, this is 255 is for red, this for green, and this for blue. So now look at this. Look at this. It's a see-through green. It's a see-through green. Okay, but I want the transition to be slow. So what I'll do for transition for button will be background color has to take 2 seconds. You see, when I click on it, it takes 2 seconds to change. Look at this. Okay, and the cursor should be pointing. Cursor should be pointing for the button. Look at this. Yeah, see. Okay, I think 2 seconds is too much. 1 second will put. You can see here. Yeah, it looks great. So what we did was we put a background for the entire page. So the body was set with the background image of any image. Then we created a form, and the form had certain input elements with the label. These input elements and label and input elements are within a division, so that these to become a part and complete part. Password and enter password becomes part, and this button is something different. Okay, and then we made all the input elements 100% of the width. So when you say 100%, they occupy the complete space, which is assigned to them. Fine. And then what we did was we put a background. Background of light color. Any color with opacity 0.5, so that you will have see-through effect. You can see the background of the page. Okay, and then we create a button. For button also we put a opacity of 0.5, any color. Then when we hover on that, we want the color to change. Okay, from one color to another color. Okay, so now when we enter something, nothing will happen. Name, password, something, then submit. Okay, so nothing will happen because we have not taken any data into account. Okay, so this is how you create an image as a background, then as a form as a front. Look at the front, which is with the see-through effect and all. Okay, it will be a nice looking web page. Okay, so we'll meet in the next demonstration. Thank you.